All right, so let's talk about Zach Wilson. We got to see some actual film of him, which was a lot of fun. Some real NFL film, not college film, and it was a blast, quite frankly. If this is the first time you're hearing me talk about Zach Wilson, you're going to hear me gush over him probably a good amount because that's what I do when I talk about Zach Wilson. He's really good. I think he is the best quarterback in this draft. I said that, and I stand by it. I think most people, even Zach Wilson haters, will agree that the highlight reel level plays that Wilson can make are, incredible, and those are great. I think when people have concerns about Wilson, it's less about Wilson as a whole, and it's more about, can he run an offense? Can he do the stuff, the littler things? We know he can do the big things. Can he do the little things? And in my opinion, I think he can. I really do. And I think we saw that in the preseason game. In fact, I think that's the main thing we saw. So let's get into the film and let's talk about exactly that. So let's start off with this play. This isn't a high degree of difficulty play at all, but it is going to show us something about Wilson. So the way the play works, it's a very simple play, and it's actually something we see a lot in the preseason. I've been seeing this exact play a good amount so far today when I've been watching preseason all day, basically. So Wilson is going to fake a handoff, and he's going to roll out, and then you have a receiver who's also going to be running in that direction, fakes it though he's going over the middle, then goes to the outside. That's the way this play is going to work. And watch how right when this play starts, so again, this is not a high degree of difficulty play. This is easily about to work, right? There's a wide open receiver. Why should I even show this play? Who cares? It's obviously going to work. But watch this throw and watch how quickly it gets there. That's off balance. And again, we all know about his off-platform throws. That's been a huge thing we talked about. And it just gets there in a hurry. It's just a cannon of a throw. He has a cannon of an arm, quite frankly. And I feel like people only talk about it when they're talking about the deep stuff. But no, it works in ways like this as well, as you can clearly see. There was also this play, which some people were criticizing Wilson for, but this was not Wilson's fault whatsoever. So this is a 3rd down and 4 right here. They're in the red zone. And what's going to happen is that it's man coverage, and this isn't even Wilson's first read, but eventually Wilson is going to get over to this read that's crossing over the middle. That could get open against this coverage. It does make sense to look here. And watch how right when the play starts, you're going to notice that you can see why Wilson would make this throw. Not a lot else is open. You can at least try something here. There's logic here. There really is. I don't hate this decision at all from Wilson. The issue is that, chemistry is a real thing when it comes to wide receivers and quarterbacks. And I don't know what 84 for New York is going to do right here. This does not make sense to me. I don't understand why he's going to make the decision he's about to make. He just stops right there, which causes the throw to go right by him, and quite frankly, could have been an interception. That's how interceptions happen. To me, this is, unless I'm wrong, and that was his route, which would be weird, maybe it is Wilson's fault, but to me, that clearly looks like just a weird decision, and kind of, you got to get that chemistry down. If you are going to try to stop like that, you gotta make sure your quarterback knows that's what you're going to do. Wilson clearly didn't. So that's my take on that play, and that was really the only play I saw him get some criticism for. This play was fun. So on this play, it's going to be a 3rd down and 9 right here. So again, 3rd downs, that's the important downs, and that's where Wilson can really thrive. So it's going to be man coverage. I think it's a cover 2 man. It could be a cover 1 robber where both safeties are deep. Can't see down the field that far, so I'm not exactly sure. But what's going to happen, the route he's going to eventually throw to is going to be a route crossing over the middle that should get past the 1st down marker, but not much past the 1st down marker. And watch how right when this play starts, so you're going to notice that Wilson, again, cannon of an arm, right? I mean, he gets it there in a hurry. You talk about zip on a ball. I don't know exactly the best way to refer to it, but zip, I think we all know what you mean when you say there's a great zip on that ball. Great zip right there. And you see it's kind of open. It's not wide open, but it is kind of open. And it's just a beautifully accurate ball. Again, this is the guy who can do this with insane consistency. He can make great throws, with insane consistency. He has probably the best arm talent in this draft, I would say. Maybe you could say Lawrence. Lawrence is up there, but he's in the conversation. Like if you don't think he has the best arm talent, he's second best, right? And this play would be another example of exactly that. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 right here. It's man coverage. You see the route that he wants to throw to once it breaks. And there's actually a few things that I'm going to talk about. So basically, a couple things I want to say before I show the play is you're going to want to watch how Zach Wilson doesn't immediately turn his head over to where this route is. Like, as you see, kind of keeps his head straight and then looks over, and then again, just a beautiful throw. I mean, every throw off his hand, like, I'm sorry, Sam Darnold's throws didn't look like that. They just didn't. And in fact, most guys' throws don't look like that. So it's nothing incredible, and this is stuff that we saw in college, so it's not like we haven't seen this before. But in my opinion, there's no doubt about it. It is incredible to watch. This is a great talent that we are seeing, and I think Jets fans should be very excited. So yeah, I thought that a lot of this was really good, and to me, it really did a good job of showing how he can do the simple stuff, because I think I've probably fallen into this trap a little bit where I've mostly talked about the crazy stuff, the scrambling 40 yards back, throwing off platform, which is incredible, but you got to be able to do this stuff too. And the fact that he can and can do it at a high level, again, I think it should get you excited as a Jets fan. I really do. I think some people might think that my optimism is a bit too much, but the reason for it, I guess it's similar to, I think there's like this giant, great boat, right? And the one concern I have is that there's one plank that maybe has a small hole in it, and I'm worried that the hole could burst and that could sink the whole ship. But then they just, I see the plank up close, and turns out there's actually not a hole up there. Because my one criticism of Wilson, and the one concern I maybe had, was this kind of stuff over the middle. But seeing it in preseason, it looked really good. Again, it is just preseason. I do feel like there's a weirdness when it comes to preseason of, it's hard to know, like, I feel like if I say something positive about a player, then people will say, like, yeah, okay, sure, he was good, but it's just the preseason. Who really cares? Don't overreact to the preseason. Or if I say something negative about a player, I'm typically met with the same thing of, who cares, it's just the preseason. But then there's also the thing where if I kind of downplay something and say, I think it was just, that was largely the preseason, small sample size, I'm going to throw that play out, people will, be like, what the hell are you talking about? That was a crazy play. That you have to mention that or whatever. So there is no winning, but that's just life on YouTube in general. But yeah, back to Zach Wilson. I thought that he looked good. I was mainly focused on him with the Jets. What did you guys think about Zach Wilson? Let me know in the comments below. What were your thoughts on Zach Wilson? I always love hearing from you guys. Follow me on Twitter as well. You can do that if you want to. My Twitter handle, link is in the description below, so you can check that out. Again, always love to talk about Zach Wilson, as I'm sure you're all very well aware. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.